Hi there, my name is Jake. I'm a support analyst here at Xperience Group. You may have recently received notification that the version of Act used by your company may be upgrading soon. The aim of this video is to show you how easy it is to upgrade to the latest version of Act from a provided link. Whilst there is not much difficulty involved in upgrading Act, there can be a large time investment, especially if you have a large database. As such, make sure you have at least 30 minutes to an hour spare before watching and following along to this video. So here we are, logged into our Act database. There's a couple of things we want to do first before carrying out the upgrade. First of all, let's check our version number by going to Help, About Act. I'll highlight where the version number is mentioned, please note this down. The second thing we need to prepare is user account control. Whilst this function in Windows is useful, it does unfortunately get in the way of an Act installation. Don't worry, we can turn it back on later. I'm going to click on the Windows icon at the bottom left and type in User Account. Windows will pick up a few items, but we want to click on Change User Account Control Settings. Now this window has popped up, you should see a slider. If this is greyed out, it means you don't have permission to change it with the user account settings. The best people to talk to in this scenario would be your IT service provider. You'll see we can drag this slider up and down, with top level being the highest security and bottom being lowest. In this case, we need to drag it all the way to the bottom to allow the Act installation access. Press OK when this is done. I'm going to go into Downloads folder now and find the program that was downloaded from the link in the email. There it is. I want to right click this program and select Run as Administrator. Now this is going to take some time to initialize, so I'm going to speed up the footage here. Essentially what it's doing is it's extracting all of the files so it can be installed later on. So we just need to leave that running. Eventually we will come up with an installation window and we can go from there. So now that file has finished extracting, we can go ahead and install Act Premium. So if we click on this link, you'll notice it brings up a new dialog box and it will begin the installation process. Now this is an error that we can see quite often, especially when your machine hasn't had Windows updates for some time. It's essentially saying that in order to carry on, these updates need to be finished installing. So we're going to press yes for now and it will restart our Windows machine. The next time we log on, it will carry on the install as if nothing has happened. So we'll meet back there when it's there. So my computer has restarted and we are now asked what region we would like Act to use. I'm going to leave it as default United Kingdom, feel free to choose your own. Here is our first mention of Act detecting that an earlier version is installed. If we click yes here, Act will know to safely uninstall the old version and install the new without losing any data. Now we are shown the license agreement. Read this in your own time and once done, press accept to continue. Finally, we're presented with two installation types. Unless you are working in IT support or have been asked to do so by a support technician at Xperience Group, I would always recommend choosing a typical installation. Now our choices have been submitted, we are on our way. This reinstall can take a while, so now would be the perfect time to make some coffee. Okay, so the installation has finished. Let's go back to Act on our desktop, right click it and press Run as Administrator. And then just log in as your normal user. You'll see we've got a different box this time, which is asking us if we want to back up the database. We want to press yes for that and OK. The backup will begin and finish. And then a final box will come up asking if we want to update the database. Press OK. And then after some time, your Act database will load in and you'll have access to Act again. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Hopefully it's helped you install the latest version of Act, but if you do have any problems, please do not hesitate to call the service desk. Thanks very much.